So, 2020 is coming to an end. I thought I shall come and just share some thoughts with my people before I go and start easing into the new year. Over in the UK, there's fireworks going off already. Hopefully, they're all just people in their backyards doing that and not in any big gatherings, although I think we know different. But no judgment here, no judgment. I normally like to end the year and start a new one with some positivity, and this year will be no different. We've had a lot of trials this year. In fact, I think some might say this has been the most trying year for a generation. I mean, if you think of after the war, that would be the World War, and maybe the AIDS pandemic or epidemic when it first came. Not sure what's the correct term, I should look it up. But the point is that it's been a while since the world has felt under threat on a global scale. Life has ups and downs all the time, whether it's on a personal level or a societal level, a national level, or in this case an international level. And the hope is that we always learn from these experiences and go forward in a positive way. And I think that that's where I'm going to concentrate my energies, my emotional currency. Because if I start with where we are now, we have a few vaccines knocking around, different countries. Granted, a lot of people are skeptical, a lot of people are suspicious, with good reason. We're used to doing things a certain way. But just because we do things a certain way for a long time doesn't mean that that's the best way to do them or the right way to do them. Where I'm choosing to view these developments is that to say, isn't it amazing what the world can accomplish when we have a collective will, or when we act on our collective will? We know we can do better, and this is one case where we've had to dig deep, collaborate with each other, share the knowledge that we've built up over the years, of either failure or neglect or just bad luck. But there are lots of very smart people who've been trained by nice enough systems to do the best we can do as human beings. Now, I'm excited for the next years, next decades of development, whether it's medical, whether it's social, whether it's economic or political, or spiritual, because this year has tested our faith in God, faith in your respective deities, faith in your fellow human beings, faith in those people who are supposed to look after us, whether it's over there in the States or in Nigeria or different parts of Africa, which we don't really hear about. There are places in the Middle East, places in the Far East, depending on where you are, because if you're already there. But there are whole groups of people that are systematically being oppressed or made to be depressed for one reason or another. So the world is not perfect. There are a lot of things that aren't perfect, but it doesn't mean that they're bad. So whether it's your economic systems or your political systems, educational systems, what have you, all governments are trying to do their best as they see fit, and some people support them, a lot of people don't. But I am optimistic for the future. We can do better, and we are doing better. So we've had to come up with a way of dealing with this pandemic, and we're all doing it. It's not perfect. It probably won't be for a while, but it will see us through faster than otherwise. There are other things that happened this year. We've had the race relations, and as I said, there's still people who are going through things in the world as a people. And my hope is that, having gone through this experience, will be humbled, and there will be a bigger drive to help everyone. This is what the United Nations was formed from after the war. And while some might say they're toothless and don't do anything, there are a lot of people in the world who otherwise would not have had a voice that do now. So as we go into 2021, I want you all who are still here, and I know grateful to be here and in good health or some health, and have your family around. And I'm sure we remember those that are going through something sad and horrible at this time as well. But generally, I hope you join me in giving thanks. And for those of you who also think I'm way too optimistic, I hope that there's still a part of you that is wishing to be proved wrong. Like you want to be able to say, you know what, I think something sinister is afoot, but I would like to be proved wrong. And if I do, I will go, you know what, there you go. So we'll go into 2021, and we'll try and continue to be our best selves. And hey, I won't waffle on too long, so whatever you're doing, go enjoy. You take care. Yeah, I know you're feeling this. And I'm sure we'll all talk very soon in the new year. Happy New Year.